What's going on YouTube? Jeans here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are bringing you guys Weavile for ranked regulation age. Now, if you cannot see Weavile, feel free to just look through me right now. It is behind my face cam. And yeah, I haven't used Weavile in a good bit. And I'm super excited to be actually use this Pokemon because it is a speedy, heavy hitter / fake out user. It's just solid all around. I think every time I use it, I'm always having a good time. But Weavile, dark and ice type Pokemon, super dope typing with Pickpocket as its ability, holding the focus sash as its item in today's video. Now it's got fake out, it's got knock off, protect, and ice spinner, giving it 2 stab moves, a way to take off items, a way to take away terrain, and first turn flinches, which is always so good with fake out. Now, other Pokemon on today's team features Pelipper and Archludon, and I don't even want to talk about them because, yeah, you guys already seen them 6,553 times in Scarlet and Violet so far. But we also have CLAWITZER, who's a great Pokemon, especially in the rain with Mega Launcher and its Life Orb as its item. Hits like an absolute truck. It's got Protect, it's got Water Pulse, it's got Aura Spear, and Dark Pulse. Again, really do like this Pokemon. It's a heavy hitter, and it's definitely a sleeper pick within Regulation H. Now, our final 2 Pokemon on today's team features Mimikyu and Eelektross. Both of these guys are pretty much just our support Pokemon. Eelektross has followed me with E-Web, Taunt, and Thunder Wave, and Mimikyu is rocking Play Rough, Trick Room, Taunt, and Will-O-Wisp. So again, pretty much our 2 support Pokemon. They can get a lot of the work done on the supporting side. Guys, you want to run the team for yourself? Rental code is at the top right hand corner, and if you do enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel. But without further ado, let's hop into match number 1, showcasing Weavile in ranked Regulation H. Match number 1 on its way, and we're going up against a Typhlosion team. Now, obviously, we have to watch out for Eruption on Typhlosion alongside with Sunny Day on Murkrow. That is the main combo with this team. They also got Indeedee, they're rocking out with Garchomp, Co-Star Flamigo, and last but not least, they do have Kilowattrel. Now, definitely want Pelipper in here just for some sort of weather control, especially if they want to set the sun. We could go Weavile turn 1, which I actually think is a pretty solid lead. We can fake out, we can get to work with that Pokemon. So I'm going to go Weavile here. I'm also going to go in with, do I go CLAWITZER? I could go in with the Mega Launcher CLAWITZER. Powers up Pulse moves with Mega Launcher. Pretty dope. I mean, we got Water Pulse, Spear, and Dark Pulse, which is pretty solid for us. This thing's going to hit like an absolute truck. Now, do I want to bring it in here for the lead? Not really. I could go into like maybe like Mimikyu, but how would Mimikyu be? Mimikyu wouldn't be anything crazy. I could just go into Pelipper. Don't you have Wide Guard? Do have Wide Guard. I mean, we could save Weavile for back end and just go like Archludon and Pelipper. I think that actually sounds a lot better. So I'm gonna go Archludon, Pelipper. I'm gonna save Weavile for late game. And last but not least, we are gonna get this CLAWITZER out here. CLAWITZER, let's do it. Let's do it. Now, again, if they do lead Murkrow and we have the rain out, chances are they're just gonna swap into Sunny Day. So that's something we're gonna have to watch out for. I don't really mind the Eruption too much. Again, I have Wide Guard, so I could just, you know, Wide Guard it up. But I think we should be fine here. I mean, getting out these 2 heavy meta Pokemon, then having Weavile jump out after one of them goes, I think that's solid for us. But they're going to end up going Kilowattrel and Garchomp, which is not that bad for us. I mean, we got the rain going. They can't just swap, which is good. You could have Volt Absorb with your Kilowattrel, but I would think you would be more so competitive. This seems like EQ Discharge, right? I might just Wide Guard up. I'm going to Wide Guard here and just Terrasilize. Actually, I'm not even going to Terrasilize because I think you got to be using what's it called. You have got to be using what's it called. EQ Discharge here. So I'm just going to Wide Guard this. Just going to Wide Guard. I'm going to play it simple. I feel like you at least have to be using EQ here, right? Let's see. Thunderbolt. No. Do you read the Wide Guard? Did you just read the Wide Guard? Did you just read the Wide Guard? Please don't tell me you read the Wide Guard. Go for EQ. Okay, yeah, you are going for EQ. So, I mean, half and half. I think they kind of just played that. I think they were just like, okay, just in case you have Wide Guard, we're going to go Thunderbolt here. And all that. And that's an okay turn. I was really hoping Discharge would fly, but Dragon Pulse does great damage here. You are buried, which is kind of annoying. Not going to sit here and sugarcoat it. Definitely annoying. And from here, I mean, we could just go into Weavile and outspeed, or I can just go into CLAWITZER. Also with some Mega Launcher. Not too bad. Not too bad. Now we're gonna go Weavile here. We'll save the CLAWITZER. So Weavile's gonna come out here, speedy little Pokemon. At this point, I don't think you're Volt Absorb. I really do not think he's Volt Absorb. So I'm just gonna fake out here, and I am just gonna launch an Electro Shot into the Kilowattrel slot. I do not believe you to be Volt Absorb. You gotta be competitive, right? You have got to be competitive. If I had to guess. So we get the Weavile out on the field. Fake Out's going to launch, which is going to make you flinch up a turn. Kind of make you chalk. Of course you're rough skin, man. That takes away my focus sash, which really sucks. And Discharge now flies. The Discharge launches, how much damage is doing? Weavile's able to soak, no paralyzes. I get a stamina boost, which is gorgeous. And from here, Electro Shot's going to fly here. You cannot be Volt Absorb. I hope not. Let's see, how much damage are we going to do here? Because this should do a nice chunk of damage. Cool, you're not Volt Absorb. Damage is going to fly through here. And it does put you down to Sash. Yeah, push you down to Sash. Okay. So now it's a little 2v1 action. Or not 2v1. What am I even speaking? I'm hoping that you are faster than the other two, but I don't think you are. Actually, ooh, that's cutting it close. That is cutting it close. So I would love to just go Ice Spinner here. I could Terrasilize in the grass if I want to. I am stamina boosted, but I'm going to do this, and I'm just going to Dragon Pulse. Let's do this. Let's get rid of this Kilowattrel. Cool, we are outspeeding. So bye-bye Garchomp. Ice Spinner's going to fly here. Chances are you're probably going for yet another Discharge, which is cool with me. I mean, it is what it is. I will probably lose my Weavile here. But now I get to bring out CLAWITZER, which is nice. Discharge does fly. No Paralyze on Archaludon, please. No Paralyze on Archie. Thank you. Stamina's going to boost us up even more. And if we're going up against any physical attackers, that's nice. So, Weavile, pretty solid so far. I mean, its speed was great. Its Fake Out was great. It's kind of setting up this Archaludon. So, we're kind of hoping they throw out some physical attackers in the back end. That would be gorgeous. Obviously, it could be Murkrow and Typhlosion. But at that point, I mean, that would be rough. Let's just see. We got CLAWITZER coming out here. Pretty slow Pokemon, but if it can get off a Water Pulse here in the rain, oh my god, damage is going to be absurd. So they're going to throw out Typhlosion. Please don't be Murkrow. It's going to be Murkrow, isn't it? It's totally going to be Murkrow. Yep, Murkrow comes out here. So we know they're setting the sun. We already know the sun's coming out here. We already know the sun is flying out here. I could go Dark Terra here, but I really don't think changing our Terra type is really the play here. I really don't believe changing our... Unless we just want damage boost, but I just don't think doing that's going to be the play. So I'm just going to double down into you. I'm going to go Dragon Pulse here. I don't want to Terrasilize. I'm doubling down in Typhlosion. And you've got to set the sun, right? You have got to go with Eruption. Sunny Day Eruption with Fire Terra. The question is, can Archaludon soak this? That's really where I'm at. That is really where I'm sitting at. That is really where I'm sitting at. And is Typhlosion Eruption going to get the best of us? Let's see. There's the Sunny Day. We knew that was coming. We knew that was popping out here. And Eruption flies. CLAWITZER, you should soak this. Archaludon, I don't know. Let's see. We got Assault Vest. We both soak. That is massive. That gives us a chance. That gives us a chance to win this game. Dragon Pulse launches. Big time damage should pop out here. Beautiful CLAWITZER should be able to finish off with Dark Pulse. We love it. Turns into a 2v1. I don't even know if we can still win this. Does Murkrow have Foul Play? Can Murkrow just Foul Play us up? But that's a big time soak. So CLAWITZER doing some damage. Life Orb popping. From here, we're better off just going Aura Spear. I could go into a Dark typing for CLAWITZER. That would probably be our best bet in case Foul Play wants to fly. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to send an Aura Spear. And if I can get off another Dragon Pulse. Actually, would Body Press be better here? Body Press might just be better. Because what's my defense boosted? +3, yeah. You know what? Body Press can do some work here. So I'm going to go Aura Spear. And I'm just going to go Body Press. Wait, I got to make sure I'm Terrasilizing into Dark. Just because the only attacking move he could have is Foul Play. So if that's the case, we're trying to soak up a Foul Play. So out comes our Terror type finally. We're using it on pretty much one of the last turns of the game. But it could come up clutch for us. And we're looking to win this. Oh man, dude. Because Murkrow might just outspeed us, right? Murkrow might just outspeed us and go for a Foul Play. Let's see. You got Brave Bird. Can I soak this? I do soak that. I was going to say, a +3 on defense. I might be able to soak this. Murkrow with Brave Bird. We end up only taking 15 damage. And we're going to win this match no problem. Body Press launches. And that's all I need. I don't even need a CLAWITZER here. Archaludon clutching up. Weavile winning match number 1. We love this team already. Moving on to match number 2, and so far so good. Weavile thriving out in match number 1, Archaludon and CLAWITZER picking up the rest of the work late in the game. We're going up against a Gengar team, which everybody loves Gengar. On top of that, they got the Rain Trio for Regulation H, Pelipper, Archaludon, and Basculegion. Then they got Incineroar and Amoonguss. Now, I could maybe lead Weavile. I could just go straight into my rain squad, and I think maybe just charging up Archaludon again is probably in our best interest. I mean, Electabuzz honestly isn't too bad here either, with Taunt, Thunder Wave, all that good stuff, so I could honestly just lead him as well. What is my play here? I like CLAWITZER here too. You know, we're gonna go Electabuzz here for a lead. But I don't want to lead, I really don't want to lead what's it called again? Pelipper Archaludon, which it would be good though. It could definitely be good. Yeah, I'm gonna go into both of these guys. Actually, I could start throwing burns around, but that'd be mediocre. It would be mediocre. I'm gonna hope that they set the rain. I'm just gonna bring Weavile and CLAWITZER. That's really my play. I'm really hoping they just bring Pelipper and set the rain on their own terms. If not, I feel like we can really thrive out here and still kind of win this game. Let's just see who they end up leading, and we'll kind of play off of that. But yeah, going into Electabuzz here, because there is a high chance that they do end up leading like Basculegion or even Amoonguss, which we can just straight up taunt. Plus speed control with E-Web's real nice. And they do go Amoonguss, so cool. I can just taunt that bad boy up. Electabuzz can come out here. Same thing with Archaludon. And they got Gengar cooking. So taunt is definitely going to be our play. We're just going to taunt up this Amoonguss. And I think from here we kind of just start launching like Dragon Pulse or something. Take off Focus Sash, especially onto you. And I mean, you could Rage Powder. But I mean, after taunt you can't, which is good news. So taunt flies here. We're going to say no to any Sleep Powders or anything. We're just going to say that's enough out of you. And hopefully you're not Mental Herb. You are not, which is pretty big. And I'm outspeeding with Archaludon, which is gorgeous. We're doing half damage there. Amoonguss trying to go for Spore, and you're popping Trick Room. Alright, so Trick Room's here. You can't really do much Amoonguss here. You can't go for Rage Powder. You're pretty much forced to swap. And since I feel like you're swapping, actually, we'll just E-Web. Actually, no, E-Web's not that good here. Might as well just go for Follow Me here. Protect by Archaludon. And just go into Dragon Pulse. So I was going to say, we could actually read the swap of Amoonguss right now. We could read the swap and go into like a Thunder Wave. But I'm just going to say that you might stay in here. Yep, okay, good call on my end. So we end up just going for Follow Me here. Nice, lovely Follow Me. And Sludge Bomb's going to launch. Okay, you're Sludge Bomb Amoonguss. And you're getting poisons now. That's something we don't like too much. That is something we do not like. Your Life Orb. Okay. Okay, so double Sludge Bomb users. Dragon Pulse gonna finish off this Gengar, which is pretty big for us. Double Sludge Bomb users. That's something that we do not like. Something we definitely don't like. Poisons are chipping. Electabuzz gonna go down here very soon. Okay. Double Sludge Bomb. And obviously they want to go after Electabuzz anyway, because they're not gonna go into my Steel type. They're gonna bring out Archaludon, which I would absolutely love to Thunder Wave. I would love to Thunder Wave. So I'm going to do that. And I'm just going to start Dragon Pulsing down this Amoonguss, right? Because we have to start chunking up some damage into this Pokemon, to be honest with you guys. Because once this Trick or the taunt ends, it's going to be sitting in Trick Room. It's just going to be able to Spore me. I do have Grass Terror on my Archaludon, which is pretty solid. It's not terrible. It's not the worst. And I still have Weavile in the back end. So if I could do like a Dragon Pulse damage, maybe lose my Electabuzz here and then throw like an Ice Spinner across the middle. That'd be nice. Sludge Bomb does launch. We're going to say bye-bye to Amoonguss. So taunting this Amoonguss was probably the worst Amoonguss to taunt. Life Orb Amoonguss doing some damage, which is kind of funny. Instead of launching a Snarl, that's okay. You're going to lower my special attack, but Body Press is going to start doing more damage, which is pretty good. It looks like this Archaludon is going to be for Body Press only now. The Dragon Pulse launches, does mediocre damage. Taunt is now gone, which kind of sucks, and I'm thinking of just going into you with Focus Sash. Yeah, and then just attacking this. Or faking out this Amoonguss with a Body Press across the board here as well. So how many turns do we have left in Trick Room? It would be 2. Okay, so I can fake out this turn. And then just Body Press over here. Yeah, I can fake out this turn and maybe just protect the Weavile the turn after that. So, fake out flies into Amoonguss, which is gorgeous. And Flash Cannon does launch. Okay, that's fine. I mean, again, we're Focus Sashing up. The Focus Sash. Now, how much damage is Body Press going to do? We're +1 on defense. How much damage are we looking to do here? It's not bad. Are you Stamina as well? You are. So, you're back on the board here. You are back on the board here. Now, Taunt is gone. Taunt is gone, so you could Spore me again. So I am honestly just going to go Grass Terror just to kind of bypass this Spore. And I am going to... Do I get rid of the Mungus here? Or do I attack this Archaludon again with a Body Press? I think we attack Archaludon with Body Press again. I'm really more worried about this thing than anything. Because next turn, after this Weavile protects, I can just Ice Spinner this Amoonguss down, which is really good for us. But with this Grass Tera, we bypass any Spores or any Rage Powder. So now that Taunt's gone, I have a feeling that you're sporing this Archaludon. I feel like you have to. Right? You pretty much have to. You're kind of just staring at it like, okay, let's do this. So Protect comes out from my Weavile. Show me Spore. Easy read, baby. Come on now, it's not affecting my Archaludon. You're gonna go for a Snarl here, which is fine. You're actually boosting my defense again. So this Body Press might actually KO now. Because it wasn't gonna KO before because I boosted his defense, but now you're boosting my defense. And I'm really hoping we can just KO this Archaludon. Body Press. Come on now, 1 HP? 1 HP? That ain't right. That ain't right. Trick Room's gone. Now Ice Spinner's gonna be our best friend. We're gonna send it that way. And we're just gonna Body Press this slot. I doubt you have Ghost typing. But really, 1 HP? A little bit of 1 HP Bandit. Now Mungus could go into a Terror type here. They still have Terror type, but I don't... you could have Water, but... I don't know, let's see. You end up just withdrawing the Mungus. So who's taking this Ice Spinner? Who's taking this Ice Spinner? Who's eating this Ice Spinner up? Good Pokemon to eat up an Ice Spinner. Intimidate me as well. And we'll probably say bye-bye to Weavile this turn. So Ice Spinner flies here. We still have CLAWITZER, which is nice. We do about -6 damage to this Incineroar. And actually, my Archaludon's outspeed. Beautiful. I forgot Trick Room ended, so works out well for us. So now they're pretty much they're forced to fake out one of my Pokemon. And I think I should just attack both sides here. I really do. I really do believe we should just attack. We should double down to this Amoonguss here. I think we just fake out Amoonguss and we Ice Spinner it. Because who are you going to fake out? Oh wait, we can't Body Press you. Do I want to swap the Archaludon? Sludge Bomb's gonna do some damage, which is a real problem. You could have Ghost Terror on the Incineroar, which is another problem. I'm gonna say that you don't send it. Let's see how this one plays out here. Cool. Great call of mine. No fake out either. Wow, you just lost the game. You just lost the game. No fake out or Terror. The two things that I was worried about was a fake out on the Incineroar and a Terror Ghost on the Incineroar. And neither of them happened. I'll take it. That should be GG's. That should be GG. So Ice Spinner picks up the KO. Archaludon's outspeeding Incineroar with +2. And yeah, that's night-night. Actually might have been +3. I kind of forget. Either way, Weavile is absolutely killing it here in Regulation H. We're sitting 2-0. So guys, Weavile absolutely lighting it up so far. We're going up against a Garchomp and Magnezone team here in match number 3, looking for a perfect record. So obviously, Magnezone could have Levitate and Garchomp can EQ freely. Same thing with Magnezone, it could discharge freely. Kind of like the Kilowattrel Garchomp combo we've seen in match number 1, I believe it was. Yeah. And then they got Indeedee, they got Hisuian, Lilligant. They could pair that up with Ninetales. And then last but not least, they have Sneasler. Now, I see Sneasler and I got Weavile. I'm going to lead my Weavile here. I definitely want to bring Pelipper. I definitely want to bring Archaludon. There's 2 very strong Pokemon. I could end up leading like Mimikyu, maybe just trying to burn here. Considering they have a good amount of physical attackers, Mimikyu could be very nice here. So I am going to end up doing that. So I'm going to do that. Actually, no, I'm not. I lied. I totally lied. We're going to CLAWITZER for the lead. A little bit of CLAWITZER with Pelipper and Archaludon in the back end. So no Mimikyu today, even though I absolutely love Mimikyu. Fun fact, Mimikyu's eyes actually aren't on where its face is. That's just a drawing. Its eyes are where its like belly is. If you guys can kind of see it. I'm trying to like point to the screen, but I just realized that like you guys can't see me pointing at the screen. I'm pointing at the screen right now. You guys can't see it, so I feel like an absolute idiot. But it's on its belly. It's on its belly. Hopefully you guys learned something today. Its eyes are on its belly. That's what I was trying to get to. But again, I feel like an absolute bozo right now. I was pointing at the screen. I was like, it's right there. It's right there. Like, I'm pointing right now. Like, you guys can see me pointing here. But when I point here, you guys can't see it. But that's what I was doing. I was pointing right here, and I was like, it's right there. And I looked at my my recording setup on my other monitor, and I was just like, yeah, they can't see me. I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot. But back to the action. Magnezone Lilligant comes out here. They could obviously just go into a what's called play, a hard swap of Magnezone into Ninetales. That is definitely a possibility. And from here, I mean, we should just fake out this Lilligant. Just give it a little bit of fake out action and potentially just throw a Dark Pulse or Spear. Go into Dark Terror. I could just protect. Logan could go into Ghost typing here. I'm gonna go Dark Pulse just in case it does do that. I'd rather just chip up some damage. You protect. That's a good turn. That's a great turn. That's a great turn. So we get off no value here. CLAWITZER Shiny does look dope though. I'll give it to it. The colors just really thrive with each other. And Gravity pops here. So now guess what, guys? We're gonna go to sleep. I already know we're gonna go to sleep. I already know we're going to sleep. I already know we're going to sleep. So I think it's maybe swapping Weavile here in for Rain. You're putting somebody to sleep. It actually might be CLAWITZER. I have safety goggles here. It's a big time move for us. I'm gonna swap Weavile just so we reset everything. So I'm gonna swap Weavile, and I'm also just gonna go into Aura Spear into the slot. And we'll try to get thriving with this. So let's see, because somebody's probably going to sleep. Like Gravity. Not looking nice for us. So we get out the Drizzle Benizzle. And there's a Sleep Powder. Great call on mine. The safety goggles come into effect here. Zap Cannon launches. I'm dead. You got Zap Cannon? Maybe I should Terrasilize CLAWITZER. The thing is, CLAWITZER I always think is speedier than it actually is. But we're not sitting in a terrible position because you're gonna hard swap the what's it called now. You are 1000% hard swapping the Magazine, probably into the Sunlight, getting that going. And if I can make a read here, that could be pretty good. I could just go into Hurricane, but Weather Ball would be the safer play. So I'm just gonna Weather Ball, and if you're going into Ninetales here, I'm gonna Terrasilize here just so you can't put me to sleep. And I'm just gonna start ripping up into it. I'll Body Press this slot. Just in case you don't swap. I just think you gotta be swapping. You're not swapping. That's weird. That's odd. So hopefully they're going for another Sleep Powder here. That'd be hilarious that we just waste out some Sleep Powder turns here. You could be going for Close Combat too, so it's like, Could be going for also an Electric move again into my Pelipper. Take him out. There's the Sleep Powder again. So we're wasting out some Sleep Powder turns, which is real nice. And it sucks because you're not swapping into Weather. It makes no sense to me. Because now I'm using Weather Ball onto your Hisuian Logan. I'm kind of just in my own head. And Pelipper's dead anyway. This thing's just Zap Canning its way to victory. I'm just in my own head at this point. So we're not sitting in a terrible position. I mean, you're going to protect the Logan. You got to protect Logan now, right? I got you popping out here. And we're just going to look to get rid of this Magazine. We are just looking to get rid of this Magazine. So I'm going to just go for a knockoff here. I could Electro Shot, but I'm just going to Body Press again. This is brutal. Are you going to put Weavile to sleep? There's the withdrawal, finally. It took him long enough. Now it's like at a perfect time. So now comes this, and yeah, we're just not looking good. Oh, indeed he actually comes out here. I do have knockoff flying in that slot. That's good news. That's great news. That's great news. Knockoff flies. Bop. Bringing down the one. Body Press can finish off Indeedee. And we'll see what Logan wants to go for. You going to put me to sleep now, Logan? Jeez, man. Just spam and sleep until you get one. I dodged two of them, but obviously it wasn't enough. I dodged two of them. I safety goggles one. I Terrasilize the other one. Obviously it wasn't good enough. But now I'm starting to think that you don't have Ninetales, which just doesn't make sense to me. I was playing this whole match like you had Ninetales, and I haven't seen it yet. I haven't been using Electro Shots. I haven't been doing anything. Because I've been thinking Ninetales has just been coming in here. But it hasn't. There it is. What is going on here? What is going on? Our opponent's playing so weird. Alright, so now we are out our Weavile because it's slumped. Ninetales is just going to absolutely KO me with an Overheat here. And this match is over. This game is just... It's just set. It's GG's. Thanks for playing, Gene. Third and final match not going in our favor. He's going to end up Terrasilizing. Probably Ninetales, maybe Fire. Is that the play here? Fire Ninetales? Yeah. Okay, everybody put your hand up and just wave bye-bye to Archaludon. Because he's dead. This match was an absolute mess. But luckily we were able to win match number 1 and match number 2. We kind of just let our water Pokemon die out to Magazine, and that wasn't a good call for us. But at the same time, it was just rough. But I'm actually getting some stamina boost here from the triple axle, which is nice. And hopefully they go for a Heat Wave. Oh, dude, if you go for a Heat Wave here and Archaludon dodges, we can win this game. Or if you just go for like a single fire move into Weavile, like a Flamethrower. I got Focus Sash. Then you go for the Heat Wave, and it double connects. Alright, everybody wave bye-bye to Archaludon. Weavile's going to survive. It's going to sash up. But that would have been massive. If I would have dodged that, and then have a +3 body press going into the Ninetales just to KO it, we probably would have won. But that would have been, that's a lot. That's a lot to ask for, right? That's a lot to ask for. Gravity back. Actually, I totally forgot. Gravity was in effect too. There was no chance you were missing it. GG's. I'm over this last match. We go 2-1 for today's video. Weavile's taking a nap. I'll take this winning record all day long. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Rocking out with Weavile in Ranked Regulation H. Now, I know a lot of people wanted to see Weavile in Scarlet and Violet and have been asking for a good bit, and I finally got my hands on team, and I'm actually more than happy with what we did today. 2-1 winning record. Can't go wrong with that. Weavile was absolutely amazing using Fake Out, Knock Off doing big time damage. Same thing with Ice Spinner, and then obviously you got that Pelipper and Arch Ludon combo, which is strong, and we got to use CLAWITZER a little bit today. So again, very happy with the output that we did with this team. But guys, that is going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like button for me. And if you're new here, click that big red subscribe button so you know when all of my videos go live. Seriously, you guys rock out. Make sure you spread some positivity today, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.